It's game day at Razorback Stadium, where up to 76,000 people are gathered to call the Hogs. But off the field, there's another team ready to intercept any threat to this crowd.
Let's do a good sweep here.
Meet the University of Arkansas Police Department's K9 division. There's Ricky, the only drug detection dog that UAPD knows of in the state that's trained to sniff out fentanyl. Faye, a former community outreach dog.
No bombs there.
Now an explosives expert.
They none there.
Hey, come on, let's look for the bombs.
Kane, the newest addition to the explosives team at 1 year old. And Charlie, trained to hunt down bomb threats. And quite the ladies' man.
He'll lean on you, watch out. Knock you over.
A friendly crew with a big responsibility that begins before the game at their weekly training.
What we're going to do this morning is we're going to put out explosive odors for the explosive detection dogs and some narcotic odors for our narcotics dog.
Jeff Shetler leads training for the department's K9s.
I'm open.
For this exercise, he and the other handlers place over 20 kinds of real explosives and drugs around an area.
The handlers know their dog better than anybody, so they're going to pick up on whether or not they believe their dog is in odor.
And if they're able to find where that odor is coming from within 20 minutes,
Way to go, Faye!
they're given plenty of praise and a tennis ball they've been conditioned to love since they were a puppy.
She was 10 weeks old when we found her.
Faye's handler, K9 officer Tara Wilder, says each dog needs special attention before they're able to work in explosives.
It's not just sniffing for odors. There's a lot of behind the scenes of training, obedience. For Faye, I worked 3-4 times a night in a 10-hour shift just in obedience.
These guys got these dogs pretty much as puppies, and they have brought them along to the point they're at now. And yeah, it's amazing to see the dog work. It really is.
With lessons learned and weak spots identified at this training, Shetler says the real challenge begins the night before game day when the threat of a real attack looms.
It's very serious, and we take it very serious, but we also enjoy it because it's the real test of the dogs.
Come on, let's go. That's a good girl.
And a test of the dog's handler.
Her distraction level, extremely high, and I have to find a way to refocus her. Find it.
With the location of any explosives unknown to Faye and Wilder, they need to rely on each other.
Is she working? Is she taking in the odors? Or is she just running around and excited to be out of the car? And so I have to really pay attention and see, what is she doing?
Adding to the pair's challenge, wind can make the location of explosives harder to find, especially after a long night of searching.
Let's see if there's anything that stands out. So I like looking kind of up here. You can see if there's a bag or a package.
After a clean sweep, the pair determines the stadium is safe and ready for thousands of people the next morning.
Who's that good girl?
As the sun comes up on game day, the K9 division has already been working since 6 a.m.
Check up.
Officer Trevor Mitchell and Charlie make sure that the only suspicious thing getting near the stadium is a golf cart struggling under the weight of one too many mascots.
So far I've checked tractor trailers to buses to box trucks, passenger vehicles.
After a brief detour to allow Charlie to greet the cheerleaders,
Hey, come on.
the team conducts another sweep of the field
Find it?
while fans begin to arrive. Meanwhile, Wilder and Faye watch to make sure the stadium they secured last night stays that way.
The faculty, the staff, the students, visitors coming to the game, every single one of us understands how important what we're doing is.
Work that may not get as much attention as the players on the field, but for these Razorbacks, that only means another successful week.
Good boy. All right, thank y'all.
Good job, Charlie.